Hey kids, what's going on? My name is Wifies and welcome back to Tech Tuesday. I want to say a huge amount of thank yous to those of you who went on the Discord server. It got a lot of popularity really quite quickly. And yeah, I'm just super impressed. 44 members in less than a day. That was pretty awesome. Anyway, Mumbo Jumbo said this in his video.
And I'm quite proud of what I've managed to pull off. But at the end of today's episode, I want to issue you guys a bit of a challenge. Obviously, it being 3x3 is cool. I'm just curious, do you think you could make one that's bigger? Maybe, for example, something a little bit like a 4x4 vault door, where the inside of the 4x4 vault door is actually a bigger fish tank. I would be very interested to see some of you guys take that on, because I'm sure some of you wizards out there might actually be able to pull it off.
So, is that a challenge? Yeah, it's a challenge. He never gave competition rules, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to collect things, but, you know, he might as well. I'm not going to be showcasing the full design right now. It's kind of a work in progress. I'll show you guys what I got so far. What I have right now is this. And it looks pretty complex, but it's actually really simple. All we have is a 4x4 vault door with a little aquarium bubble on the inside. And you can see, if we do this, you can see it all opens up nicely. The reason this sounds a bit late is because of delay. And the reason there's delay is because I cannot find a single way to get the water and fish into here. So this is my original, and this is my testing one where I try to put like dispensers and try to get water into the system, but it doesn't work. No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to get an infinite water source or really succeed at all. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. We're going to try to perfect this design and send Mumbo a bigger door than his simple 3x3 vault door. And the reason Mumbo's design works better is because it relies on a cool piece of knowledge of infinite water sources. His water source relies on a knowledge that you can make a water source like this. And obviously we can't do that in 4x4 vault doors because their center isn't a 1 block, their center is a 4 block, which means, yep, we might have to do a 5x5 vault door. Let's do this. So, NVIDIA's working again, and I quickly got out this 5x5 vault door. It is quite compact compared to the massive 4x4 vault door, and the only thing that sucks is this input, because it has to be a button for this one double piston extender, but it has to be a lever for something else for the whole other build. But if we blow this whole thing down, you can see that we actually get ourselves a very nice looking 5x5 vault door. It closes just as well. I'm just gonna put glass in here because I would like to see the aquarium tank. And if we open this, as you can see, everything gets retracted, and that looks disgusting. But let's do this. Let's begin the fishbowl part. We have run into a dilemma. To get this sandstone or sand, you have to have a double piston extender. I mean, obviously the block has to be here. You have to have a double piston extender if you want to extend it like that, but you can't because that bottom piston will have to be here instead of redstone dust, like this. So that definitely won't work because it will get in the way of this double piston extender, which can't really be moved. So I think we're gonna have to go triple piston extender on this one. Let's see if we put pistons. Oh my god! After about 30 minutes of work and this monstrosity to show for it, we have the wall. The reason this is so bad is because we have to stack a double piston extender on top of a triple piston extender, and the double piston extender mechanics they interfere with the triple piston extender. So now, let me explain. This is our triple piston extender, these two sets of pistons, and then this on top is our double piston extender. But when we power this, it kind of messes up the whole thing, and this huge circuit just fixes that. So, inefficient design, space usage, but you can see after a long while of pushing and pulling, it all works out. And obviously you would replace this with sandstone. This is our fishbowl. And now if we hit the button once again, you can see it retracts it. It plays around with the blocks a little bit because it would have broken otherwise, but there we go, back to original position. Looks awesome. Now we're gonna put the triple piston extender on the other side so we can have on the other side so we can have a working fishbowl. And then it's time for the hardest part, the dispensers. Oh, that's gonna be extremely painful. So let's see Mumbo Jumbo. Let me explain why his door worked with the water sources. I've already kind of explained this, but it's because of this. They have to be exactly 3 blocks apart. If I do it 4, it's not gonna work. 5, still not gonna work. So how does one expect me to get an infinite water source there? Because that is a true test of redstone skill. And that is why, because you cannot push dispensers, I deem this challenge impossible. There is no way that one can get water into this area without clogging up the door like this, having a dispenser here, because there is just no way. There is no way to do it, and that way the 5-volt door won't work. So yeah, if anyone can think of a way to do this, then I would be greatly appreciative. I know this video kind of led nowhere, but I am almost 100% sure, because hear me out, water sources can't really drop. So if I just set up the water source and like that, and I destroy the bottom block, there's no water source left. This isn't a water source. If I just, yeah, so there's no way for a water source to drip in or do something like that. But as it stands, there is absolutely no way to get water into this 5x5 volt door. That said, it is a really cool door. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed this kind of sad video. It really did lead nowhere, but I don't know, I just want to prove a point. I just broke something. What did I break? Hold up, I need to see what I just broke. What did I break? Definitely something, because half of the mechanics just did not work. I guess I'll see what I broke in the replay. But thank you so much for watching this video. Mumbo, this challenge is impossible. So, just for this, there we go. Fish in a bowl. Perfectly retractable, doesn't spawn fish on the opening. Perfect. See you guys next time. Peace.
So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, so tonight is no one outside who's gonna help our souls tonight.